been of recent several recalls due to presence of specific impurities or other activities. If a firm does the recall in coordination, obviously with FDA, FDA may, not necessarily recommend it, but encourage it. The recall is done, and then the firm decides, well, I better stop manufacturing this product because I have to evaluate the process, and they stop manufacturing. Should that firm notify FDA? It may be a shortage item, it may not be a shortage item. If it's a shortage item, there's not a question. Obviously, we just discussed the notification. But a regular product, does the firm have an obligation or best practice to notify FDA if they're stopping the manufacture of a product due to compliance-related or scientific-related issues? Before we have compliance, just 1 second, Carmel, if you don't mind, I'd like maybe Jila, as a global quality head, could comment that if you stopped manufacturing, you had a for cause to stop, to recall, what would be your typical process, as a global quality head?
So obviously, we have been talking about open communication with FDA. I mean, the way that we have been trying to really deal with our business is that as much as possible to communicate with FDA as what we are doing with our products. So if it is a long term, we definitely, regardless of if we are aware that is a shortage or not, we will communicate to the FDA. But sometimes we do pause for a week or two to manage a line situation. So it is a very short term. In that cases, not always we communicate, but we do understand, especially now during the COVID, our problem could be somebody else's problem. So we are not aware that if we have 5 suppliers, let's say we have 10 suppliers of the same product in US. How do I know that the 9 others do not see the same problem? Therefore, I would recommend, and we're very aware of it, for a drug shortage and for patient purposes, we do communicate. We try communication as much as possible. So, as I said, if it is a very short term and we do know that our products are going to go back and we have no supply issue, we may not. But most of the time, specifically during the COVID, we try to communicate as much as possible. So that has been our practice.